Hello. Okay, so this is my first time streaming with a new streaming setup. So I'd like to get some people in the chat or whoever watches this to quickly tell me if everything is working swimmingly, because I have been recently tinkering around with OBS, trying to get chat and music to work properly without me hearing the music and echoing. So far, it's been a success in recording, but I'm not too sure if it's going to be fine during streaming. And you may notice some mic differences because I have gone in and filtered my mic several times in order to make it the best I possibly can. And there might be a little bit of a weird audio issue with like you can hear in the background if I completely stop. You can hear something really weird, but that's very unnoticeable when I'm speaking, so yes. Okay, I'm going to start the music now to see if everything works fine, hopefully, because I tested this in recording, but I don't know if this will go well on stream. And don't worry, it's a non-copyright lo-fi playlist that I decided to add in because my previous stream was completely boring without the music, and the only thing that people could hear was just Discord. So yeah, decided to add in this music, just some random playlist I got off of Spotify. So let me test on my iPad to see if this is fine. And I hope my internet is up for the job tonight, because I checked it and it was only 5 megabits per second upload, which was a bit strange. Let's hear this. Yeah, I could definitely hear the music in the background, but it's very low. I'm going to increase the audio for that. There we go. I think that's a lot better. Let me just hear it through the iPad real quick. Yeah, that's much better. If it's too low, just tell me through chat, whoever is watching. And there we go. Done. Okay. Well, so recently I've been just tinkering around in Roblox Studio trying to get my game to work correctly, because the Backrooms Revisited kind of did something really strange a couple days ago. It ended up doing something really strange. And yeah, so teleporters, let's talk about them. So I use teleporters in my game to teleport players from this place to this place, and of course there's going to be newer places later on, etc, etc. That's pretty obvious. But here's the kicker. When I went to the lobby 0 and I wanted people to be transported into the testing place or the in development place, since I didn't want people accessing this early because it's not very complete. It's like halfway done. All I need to do is the layout and a couple of extra nicks and knacks, and then I'm done that. But yeah, essentially this is not complete, but what you're about to see is half complete in my opinion. It's close in my opinion, but it's definitely a lot more far off than I hoped it would be. Then again, school's gotten in the way, so it's kind of hard to do anything with this. But thankfully, school holidays has just begun. Once I complete the leftover schoolwork I have, fingers crossed that will be fine. Fingers crossed everything will be hunky-dory, but I don't know. Anyway, yes, I'm probably going to go into the Tuber channel, Sensational, if you want to join. Just to test Discord and to see if everything's fine. Anyway, so teleporting issues. Yes, if I go into the lobby 0, because I'm streaming my entire screen, if I quickly go in and do that, here it is, Afric. Okay, here we go. If I go into this, you'll see what's going on. Oh, epic. Let's see, does it work fine?
Oh god, the echo.
Oh yeah, you might want to mute the stream or something. But yeah, so if I know the recommended bitrate is lower than what YouTube recommends me because my upload speed isn't doing the best at the moment. Anyway, if I go over here, you'll see that there's a teleport block here. And originally, I thought this was the teleport script, which I was using, which is a little bit different from your standard script. It fetches the ID here and pastes it into this, and then teleports the player to that specific game or place. It's interchangeable, but for some reason that didn't work originally, which is really strange, and I did not get why. I did not know why. It just happened, and it was really strange. So I went in to try and fix it, and it would still crash every time the player went through this block. It would crash the PC client. No matter what I did, it would crash every time. And I tried it on mobile, it was completely fine. When I tried it on mobile, it actually worked. And I was like, what? And until I realized, this little button here, if I go in here and go, I believe it's place, oh no, it's a security. Right here, this option. If you're planning to do the same thing I'm doing in Roblox place creation, where you want to teleport from one place to another, allow this. If you don't allow this your PC client will crash whenever you enter that teleport brick. I don't know why, it just does. Yeah, good information that no one's gonna really use, but
yeah, I'm not gonna use it because I do not use Roblox to create stuff.
Yeah, it's just, although anybody that's watching the archive, because mostly when I stream, people watch the archive because it's like late. It's either extremely early in the morning for them or extremely late at night. For me, it's, yeah, you can already see it's not that late for me. Yeah, I would have streamed at 7 p.m., but I had to set up like the new stream stuff, and that took like an hour to figure out because I had a bug in itself where the browser like chat would not open. It would just be completely transparent. Yeah, it would. Nothing browser related would open in OBS. But luckily I fixed it. It wasn't such a hard fix. Apparently it was hardware acceleration problems, but even in that regard, it fixed itself. Anyway, I am going to grab the link of the stream and plop it into the Discord thing, into my self-plug channel, considering that for some reason it's not showing up through Me6.
Oh no, that's not good.
Probably because I just started the stream.
Probably.
I mean, then again, it detected it straight away last time, so it was a bit odd, and YouTube is loading so slowly for me. Alright, now that I got the link, I'm just gonna straight up close that tab before it does anything else. Alright. I'm not gonna. Yeah, civilian engineer gaming. Okay, voice and audio. Baba booey.
Epic.
Yes.
I fixed my Discord audio. For some reason it was a bit weird, but I fixed it. Anyway, if you would like to watch the stream muted or something, you can, because it's on YouTube right now, and I put it into the videos thing. For some reason Me6 didn't do it, but I can close out of this because I haven't done anything with this. Alright, here we go. So, I'm just gonna put the output. Do you think I should put the output here? Or do you think I should put it at the bottom?
I don't.
I'm gonna leave it here because it makes more sense, I guess.
I don't know if I should stream or not.
Then again, you were streaming quite a lot today, so I don't think you... I think you've done your streaming quota for today. I haven't streamed since 2 weeks ago, I think.
I haven't streamed.
Yeah, but I haven't streamed at all since ages ago. I've just been playing Among Us because I don't know what else to do.
Oh, believe me, I have a lot to do right now, so... I mean, I checked. I
One month.
googled quite a lot recently if this Spotify playlist is currently playing. I hope that it's not copywritten. If it is, I could be in some deep crap. But
I cannot hear it.
you can,
YouTube is worse than
you can
Twitch on copyright.
can you not hear
Did
it?
YouTube cut you?
No, he's probably got your stream muted.
Oh
and
yeah,
he got it on.
he's got. I told him to mute the stream. That explains it.
Yeah.
I do. My mic has no feedback, so
I've got to like
I
fil-
with Lazo.
I got a filter on my mic, so that's probably why it's not like echoing through mine or anything.
Same.
I like the way that it's like a 2-second delay, which is pretty good. I like PC.
Oh crap! Yeah, you're right. OBS is not detecting my music for some reason. Yeah, it's straight up not. That's so weird.
You might have to switch it to what you're hearing, because you'd be hearing the music.
No, I set up everything perfectly before, but now yeah, it's saying that OBS. Actually, OBS is detecting it, but I think something is wrong with Spotify itself. Maybe. Hold on, I'm gonna put it at its max volume to see if it works. Like the overlay works. The overlay just went off for me, but the music itself I can't hear it. Oh, there we go.
Hear it.
Okay, it's probably because it was at too low volume. I'm gonna put it at -2 decimals. Hopefully that's enough. Or -3. I'll be a little bit more kinder to my voice, I guess. I'll just get anybody in the chat because I've got 4 people watching, the most I've ever had. But like,
See, I never have people watch my streams.
yeah, that's depressing.
I get 1 or 2, and generally I'm in the chat with them, and they're just seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Follow me on Twitch. I do fun stuff sometimes.
Shut. This is the no self-plug the self-plug stream.
This is Corey's stream. Do not.
Yeah, I didn't
Hey,
like.
I got some plugged on my stream, even though no one watches my
Oh,
stream.
buddy boy, when I was moderating your stream, I didn't go to youtube.com/au CoreyStar7, did I?
No, but
Yeah, exactly. Then there's my proof. Don't take it out on me, buddy.
It wasn't by you, but I did get plugged on.
Yes, but you shouldn't take it out on me because I'm
You are the
exist.
superior one.
The bruh. Ah boy. I'm kind of trying to figure out level layouts here, but I'm kind of stuck right now. Oh yeah, you guys want to see an Easter egg I put in to the
Oh yeah.
yeah, this Easter egg.
You are going to love this.
Yeah, it's an amazing Easter egg. I just need to find it real quick. Where is it? I know I put it in this area somewhere. That's for certain. Okay, YouTube, I get it. The bitrate is a bit off. I get it. No need to be in a hissy fit about it.
Stop being a low.
Stop being YouTube.
Stop being Uchu.
YouTube. I think I put I think it was a wooden sign or something. This is a bit weird. Yeah. Anyway, it should be in here somewhere, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Somewhere.
Cock and ball torture, I must.
Hey.
What?
Uchu.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. YouTube doesn't even know I exist.
That's actually pretty sad.
Yeah, I'm like
I swear the inverted camera in 3D All Stars must have been a joke.
From Wikipedia.
the free encyclopedia at en.wikipedia.org.
.org/ cock and balls.
I'm seriously trying to find this one dang. Okay, you know, I'll find it later. I'm like literally blind right now, but oh, look at that! Look at this juicy boy. Now that's amazing. Ah, frick! My scroll wheel.
Ah yes, my scrolling wheel.
Yeah, see, my scroll wheel does something weird every now and then since it's so old. It'll like, if I flicked it and it's like halfway being flicked and like toggled to the next section of the thing, if that makes sense. Like, for example, how it clips to the next part of the scroll function or whatever. It's hard to explain, but in the middle of it, there's a chance where I let go of it, and then and then gravity slowly pulls down the scroll wheel, ending up doing this or this, depending on which way I scrolled it. If that makes any sense, then thank you for understanding. But if it doesn't make sense, understandable. Have a great day or night. I ain't
have a great day.
Yeah, I ain't judging. I'm gonna make a hallway, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna duplicate that real quick. This is how I do it from now on. I use the Control D function because at one point on Discord when I was streaming this with a friend, I figured out that the Control D combination actually exists in Studio. Don't ask how I did not know of this for the longest time, but I didn't, and it was really sad. When I figured it out, I was so confused.
Confusion 100.
I really was. I was really confused. And it's like, this thing exists? What? Holy crap.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, but what? I wonder if I can use... I probably can use a voice mod on this, like on stream. There's like
Yeah,
really...
you can.
Yeah,
Please try.
there's really no reason to at the moment, but I will probably try it sooner or later, maybe.
You just have
Right
to
now.
change your mic input to voice mod.
Yeah, on OBS.
Hell yeah.
That would make more sense. Alright, I'm gonna have it just end off because the back rooms is the back rooms, and and the back rooms has a lot of dead ends, so yeah, it exists.
Dead.
I just got a letter. Oh Jesus, you okay?
No, I don't think
He isn't.
I.
Stolen.
Block party.
A friend's
Start throwing 100.
A friend of mine sent me on Instagram a video from this Among Us animation that was stolen by another channel on Instagram. That's pretty upsetting, not gonna lie. Extend this a bit. Trying to figure out. Ooh, I got an idea. Let me quickly grab this. Ooh, watch the stonks that's about to happen.
Big stonks.
People that sell merch and those random meme things, like meme sites or YouTube channels that sell meme merch, stonks. When everybody makes fun of it, stinks. It's like I don't get. Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hello, Oti.
General Kenobi, come on.
General Kenobi. Anyway, I've lost my train of thought. Okay, never mind. I'm confused. I don't know why those sorts of merch things exist. It's really weird. I am very fine. Thank you for asking that. Anyway, I just don't really understand how and why people sell merch on the dang meme compilations from 2016, but here we... You know, that could be a new meme. Sensational glitches out of existence.
I'm watching a video that I literally did for you, and hearing that voice, I'm like, but be gone. What?
Oh wow, watching your older videos, way to torture yourself. Why don't you just use CBT? It's more efficient.
I mean, Sensational doesn't have a brain, so...
Nah, fam, anybody...
I don't have a cock or ball, so I must switch myself this way.
Nah, fam, everybody can use CBT as long as they're qualified.
Qualified? I don't think I am. Let's just turn to... and then now let's just turn to... I'm not... It's about the weird stuff.
I like how
stream.
this stream went from yes, experimentation and to show everyone that I'm not dead again. Like that's literally the only reason I do anything now, just to say, hey guys, I'm not dead.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. Just like just currently that one person that didn't ask in the back is just like, nobody cares, buddy. Stop. I don't know. It's just like.
What's the time?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna play this Fall Guys game, and then I'm gonna deafen to make a YouTube video.
Epic.
Ah, yes, we're all
Because I want to make one on 3 All Stars. May as well, because I spent $70 on it.
Ah, frick. What is wrong with my camera?
I have. But I don't give a damn.
Oh my god, my PC is doing something really weird. Okay, it's fixed.
Yay!
It did the thing where I was playing like a game earlier today on Steam, I think it was. And it did this like really weird thing where sometimes my PC would freeze a little bit, but at the same time it would press the keybinds that I last pressed even though I'm not holding them, and then eventually it would freeze for a second and then, like for a couple of milliseconds, and then catch up to what it was previously doing. And that always scares me when that happens, because I'm like, is it me? But I just realized no, it's Windows being Windows, so...
It's me.
Also, if you're wondering what this is, Wayne, this is me working on my Backrooms Revisited project. It's in the description, because I'm using the same stream as I was last time, but with just...
Where do you know this?
Yeah. Probably a new... we know this, but... that person doesn't, I'm not gonna assume. But...
not to assume anybody.
Not to assume. Because every time I assume, I die. Rest assured. Rest assured. They're dead. It's amazing.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Oh, he needs a dead meme.
He needs... Okay.
He needs CBT.
Oh, he needs a Yankee with no brain.
Well, I remember I put that in level 0. I don't know if I should be happy or sad about it.
Wait, you did what?
Yeah, I put the...
You should be disappointed in yourself.
No, because Crispy Spam asked me to. I was like, okay, cool, alright, I'll put it in for you then. And then,
but, careful, this boy's the legend.
Careful, he's a hero.
Careful, he's the legend 27.
Oh, shut up, blah.
Shut up. No, I will not shut up, blah.
No, I am the human.
How about you? Shut.
Shut. Just shut. Nothing else. Just shut.
Shut.
Just shut. Like nothing else. Just shut.
Why must I look at my old videos?
I mean, your old videos are about as good as your new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got roasted. Thanks, buddy. How many views you got compared to both of us? How many subscribers? Oh, that's right. You don't got much.
Oh my god, read the latest message in your chat for it.
Yeah, I saw that. I legit don't remember why I subbed to you, but I'm gonna watch you anyways. Rejection 100. I'm depressed now. People sub to me and then just like, okay, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm gonna be nice and not just ditch you. I'm not gonna just ditch you for some reason.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is...
I respect this man for having
man.
I respect this man. I respect this man for having memory loss with that one YouTuber that he clicked subscribe to by accident. But trust me,
I'm so offended that I 100%.
yeah, it is that meme. Frick! I did a recording within a stream. Stream recordingception. All right, you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna find this Easter egg if it kills me. Oh, come on, where is it? Am I using like an
Epic lag.
I just realized. I know why it's not working, because I'm editing the one that's currently published, like an idiot. Bruh, maybe that's why. Well, I guess the progress, the little I guess the little progress on that I made isn't really worth it, considering I could just go off with a... frick, it minimized for some reason. That's fine, you can look at my desktop, there's nothing really here to see, but it's there. Alright, I was trying to fix the animations and everything in this, and that's why I was specifically here. I was trying to fix the torches and the issues with that. So now if I go over here, you should see where I made the change. Here it is. I made it in this room. And if you walk into it... Water.
I'll be back, boys. I'm gonna go record a video.
It's just water. Nothing else. Just water. Nothing else. I mean, then again, this is to test water physics, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna implement this anyway because water is water.
Yes, I do remember myself a Twitch TV because, why not?
Fortnite little kids trying to get popular on Twitch be like, sub to my Twitch. I'm gonna get seriously spanked for that, but I don't care, man.
Haha, meet the belt.
Meet the belt. Oh no.
Dan. This is turned from.
Oh yeah, that one kid in the cinema that goes, it's the guy from Fortnite. Meet the belt. Video plays. That's amazing.
John Wick. Hey, Fortnite did that.
Oh no! When John Wick's dog dies on screen. Hey, there was no dog to begin with in Fortnite. Just meet the belt video plays again for the second time.
Oh no, I gotta find that right
Da.
I must go to memes.
Oh no. Why am I saying oh no? That's good. Okay. If you go to the cursed images, God bless you. I hope you make it out alive. Because there are some very cursed images in the cursed images category.
Buy a pistol, get a free AK. Have a valid school ID.
Yes, because I too love to go to the gun store and use my student ID to buy a gun.
What? Time to go shooting.
Instead of, well, time to visit your mother. Instead it's, well, time to go shooting.
Time to go.
Psych! Time to go stream of friendliness.
I've got a good code. New anime plot.
I got this new anime plot. I don't want to say anything because I know that I'm going to get demonetized if I say any of it, besides the weird vocabulary. Oh, my nose. Alrighty fellas. I need to seriously figure out what to do here.
Mungus hongalanga. I love that so much.
I love the vocabulary. I will not be able to learn it though, because I have the mental capacity to hold vocabulary like the worm sitting next to me right now, but... I mean... yeah... I guess. I wish I could learn those words. It's gonna take me 20 years to figure them out, but it'll be worth it, I guess, apparently. I don't know.
Mungus gone. I am done.
You are done? Oh my god, guys, he is done, apparently.
Hippa, you've been struck by...
Chuck! Ow!
I love that.
I mean,
our lives are over.
Oh yeah. Our lives are over! Amazing. That's what you call an epic... That's what you call an epic gamer move. Alright. I'll just say this. I'm glad I'm using the Studio app. Oh, not Studio app, but like the Studio website for YouTube right now to monitor the stream rather than the actual video itself. Because all I've been getting in the ads recently is just either random videos or streams that have been just self-promoting themselves through the ads. And I get that's sort of what ads are for. But then you get ones that are very questionable. And then I consider myself if I should be on YouTube or not. And it's like, okay, this ad exists. Question is why and how. Then just like no one in the world's able to answer that question because the ads you see on YouTube are just they are something else. Let me tell you, they are 100% something else. That's for sure. Oh boy, they're just oof. They're a big oof, and I can't even list them off at the moment, which is probably a good thing. Let's be honest. What else? Okay. Yes. I know. I've gotten... How many warnings have I got about the warnings for status? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 18 warnings about the same thing. And that is depressing. That is the depressed press. Sensational, you're still there, right? Nope, he died. That's depressing. Press F. Okay. It's like use this bit rate. I use the bit rate, but the problem is I don't think I could change it in the middle of me streaming. That's the question. I'm pretty sure I can't. And even so, I think it's fine. We recommend that you use a stream rate a bit of... frick. 4, 5. Let's do that then. I think it's that one, right? 4500. 500. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and try that out, fellas. Oh yeah, that is a... The kilobits per second are definitely a lot lower. Let me increase that bad boy. Okay. Alright, now the kilobits should be much better, and YouTube will hopefully stop complaining about it. Okay. Now I should be able to focus on this, on just making the game itself. I want to quickly make sure everything runs swimmingly. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of issues. Oh boy. A torch doesn't even load correctly. Player attempted to index with tool. It's just your average like torch issue because R3 can't hold items properly for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure out a way around that, but for now I'm gonna have to, yeah. For now I'm gonna just have to unfortunately live with it. I'm gonna quickly quit out the that because I don't think I need it at the moment. And it will be at a lower FPS, I am aware of that. But I can't really do much about it per se. That keeps popping up if I hold the Windows key for too long. So I'm using power tools. And see, like, everything's working fine here. I can collect the script even if I can't jump or anything. Everything's working fine. It's still using the placeholder sound effects from... Oh, not placeholder, but... It's using the sound effects from the previous level as placeholders. For now, I will eventually change them to different sounds, and I'll probably lower them to 3, because I don't think I need 5 right now. In something as similar but small as this. I know the lighting isn't like fully complete yet. I will add like a black fog, but just so that I can actually see when developing the game. It's disabled at the moment, but I probably will show what that looks like in a minute. Turned on. In fact, I think I can do it through here. Yeah, I can do it through here. So if I enable it real quick, this is what what's supposed to look like for reference here. So you're supposed to use like the torch to be able to see more, but the torch is broken for me for whatever reason. Well, like I said, probably a throw issue. And yeah, everything works. I don't know where the AI went. They're certainly here somewhere. I'll probably increase the distance you can see because it is quite hard to look where you're going. Even I'm using like max brightness on my monitor at the moment and I can barely see where I'm going. So yeah, I'll probably increase the brightness a little bit. Then again, this could be just an issue because the torch is doing that. But yeah, overall, this is what it's essentially supposed to look like. Minus that, but you already know that. Yeah, this is pretty much it, buddy boys. Nothing else to do here, I guess, so I'm gonna F5 out of that, and the lighting reverts back to what I had it before, I think. Yeah. Alright, back to level building, shall we? Because we need to do apparently a lot of that. Let's see how big the map is. Jesus. I'm gonna be doing this for weeks, but that's fine. Unless there's like a random, there's like an auto gen tool, but as far as I know, I don't know if there's a way to like just insert a bunch of like random presets for walls and just instantly create mazes. Because I'm pretty sure that's not it, and plus I need them to look as office-like as possible. Just having like a random gen maze thing won't cut it, because that's mazes. And what I'm doing here is office-like buildings and rooms, so it wouldn't really make sense to use a random gen for any of this. Plus, I don't even know how to use random gen for something as big as this. Okay, let me just quickly rotate that. Oh, frick. Performance quite chugging on studio here. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty.
Okay, I've done that area. That is very epic.
Let me just quickly check on OBS to see if the music is still playing. Yeah, it is. Alright. And I don't know if the overlay works that shows like what's currently playing. So I'll just like put it in a new tab for now and hopefully that should work. Instead of using the tool itself to run it. And hopefully that would fix any issues, but I don't know. I don't know if the music overlay that shows what the current music is, it shows up or not. I hope it does. I'm gonna assume it does. Also, it shows that won't work because that. Okay, I have a wall here I can use. Let me just quickly reuse, reduce, recycle, baby. Except I'm not that. I'm not gonna be like that because that's cringe. Oh boy. Alrighty. Does that work, I guess? Nah, that's still too far in. Alright, yeah, let's grab this real quick. So add that. Let's see real quick. That was weird how that happened real quick. My desktop was shown for a split second, even though I didn't do anything like that. So if I could just paste that in, plus 2951. Okay, can I just copy that? Yep. And hopefully this should work. Did it work? It did not work. I thought I was being big brain for a moment, but apparently not. It's gonna be hard to align this if that method doesn't work, but I think that's the best I can do at the moment. Unless I purposely like do one of these. Yeah, that's probably my best option at the moment. So yeah, that works. Alright, what else? I haven't created a way to get in this room yet, so I'll probably do it from this from this way. I'm creating a lot of hallways because level 0 is just essentially a lot more longer hallways. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, can I just delete that wall and that would be fine? Yeah, I could delete that wall. Alrighty. I don't know what Sensational is doing, but yeah.
What? That's what.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, because, like, I didn't hear you speak, like, once at all for, like, the past 12 minutes.
I wonder what I was doing.
Oh, boy, I wonder. Only this juicy boy can tell you. And he's not gonna say anything because the AI doesn't speak, so... I guess he can't. Anyway. Should I have this? Yeah, I'm gonna have this big open area. Because this will be very subtle anyway, considering the fog. And the only way people would know it is from the stream itself. Which is a cool way I can, like, show people where Easter eggs are if I put any in, or if I make any, I guess. And I could just say, if you don't want to be spoiled for the Easter egg, you might want to look away until, like, until whatever, but that's kind of cheap to do, so... Yeah, it's fine. For a minute I thought that wall duplicated for a minute, but I guess not. That would be weird. Let's put this over here if I can. I mean, I just had a big wide open area here. I think I'll make this smaller. Yeah, I'm gonna make this smaller because that's a bit too big. Oh frick, if my mouse could cope with me. There we go. Okay then, that works. Alright. Let me just quickly do one of these real quick.
Get some corn.
Come on down and buy some corn, or we will sacrifice your newborn. It's just
sacrifice your newborn.
It's just God's work right there.
Music make you lose control.
Music make you lose control. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Amazing.
Listen to some Earthbound. Yes.
Oh, Earthbound music is great.
Number 53.
Oh, what the hell? Was that intentional? What
Run.
The... Oh yeah, it's just the cat. It's just like that. The
Run
cat.
now.
The cat owner is just like, I love you, and then the cat becomes possessed and starts running after its owner. Okay, there's no way to get in here like I thought you could.
Now.
I'm gonna make it so you can get through here. You can get through several ways, maybe? No, there's no way of getting in here unless you go through here. And I'll make it I'll make it so that there's no it's not very obvious that there's nothing in here by adding several walls and such. Move. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. And people can hear me fine on the stream with the music going, correct? Because I still have not tested that much. 2, 3. I think 3 apart will be fine. How much apart did I do for this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? That's what. One of my favorite lines. Time to take a pee.
Oh yeah. Time to take a piss. What the hell are you doing? I'm taking a piss. It's amazing. I like how the original creator got upset for people like popularizing his channel over something as like quote unquote stupid as that. At least I think that's what the creator would have said about it. But yeah, I could see why you could get upset over that, because recently, the only reason my channel has so much subscribers is over SXR, and even then I'm losing faith in, considering that all these other Sonic Extreme recreation projects are miles better than my one now. And in saying that is quite light on my project, considering that other people have gone out of the way to say that it's SHIT, and I'm not going to say it because YouTube policies, but it's S word, and that yeah, it has no effort put into it, and I'm like, bruh, what do you mean? What do you mean has no effort put into it? I spent an hour, a full hour, trying to make the goddamn extendable path from point A to point B, and hell, that wasn't even functional. That's not even functional yet, because I believe if I try to script something like that in Roblox, I don't know how well Roblox will handle it, and plus I don't know how to even program that to begin with, so I'm gonna have to get some help with that. But for the most part, yeah, I don't know how to do that. And you were gonna say something sensational before I cut you off by accident.
Oh, a rescue helicopter has crashed into a man. Start the new river.
Oh boy.
It was beautiful.
A man has stepped on a Lego. Hey! Build the new hospital. Drive him to the hospital. And ask how the hell did he find that Lego brick so we can all step on it. 2020 be like, I want to step on a... No, 2019 be like, I want to live. 2020 be like, I want to commit step on Lego. Because that's just basically what it is at this point. It's Lego City memes and I Want to Die memes together. But instead, the I Want to Die comes from Lego. Lego my ego. Oh boy. Nobody heard that voice crack. Nobody in the century heard that. Alright. What else? I felt this area pretty good, I'd say. Is there any areas that are quite lacking that I haven't done yet? Okay, I've done this area quite a bit. Let me just quickly lift up the roof real quick and figure out what areas I have done. So I have done this entire core area. I'd say I'm already halfway done. Yeah, I'm close to halfway. I don't know if people would think that's halfway or anything, but I reckon it is. To be honest, I reckon that this entire thing will be done very shortly, and everyone will be able to play level 1 very soon. So yeah, and then but later in the level, I am gonna include this if I can get this up on the Backrooms wiki. Real quick. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey intensifies.
Baba.
E.
Oh, he's done making his video. Now that's epic.
Yeah, it's just my thoughts on my... I just want to see if there's a way.
I'm gonna assume now that I open... Okay, Task Manager opened in the second window. I don't know what's causing my system to be so slow today when streaming. So last time I was streaming, it was only like subtle bits of lag, but now it's like literally things are loading in so slowly. CPU. Google Chrome is using the most CPU? Bruh. Okay, Google Chrome isn't anymore, but it was before. It was using a lot of CPU. It's using a lot of memory though. It's using a lot more memory than I hoped. So I'm probably gonna close Chrome to make things better. Photo of level 1. Welcome to... What? Isn't that a... That's not right, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna close all these tabs real quick. I'm gonna close that. Alright, yeah, my system does feel a lot more responsive after I closed it. I'm gonna keep everything up on my iPad instead, because I feel like that'd be a better option. For watching now, I wish. For watching now, I so wish. There's only one person watching it now. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm boring or some crap. Maybe people don't like this. Alright. Yeah, okay, so now I can like move things a lot better than before. But I don't know if any of the like overlays will work correctly anymore now that I've closed them fully. This is a bit weird, but that's fine. I'm gonna quickly check in OBS if they're still there. Yeah, they're still there. No, I don't want to open that on Microsoft Edge. That's like the link I'm using in order to like have like the stuff running and stuff like that. Though I don't think anybody can really do anything with that since it's mine and it's private. As far as I think, yeah, I don't think anybody can do anything with that outside of see the overlay when it activates. But that's it. It's like I don't think there's any use for it, to be honest. But at least the stream is running a lot better ever since I closed Chrome. Oh yeah, the thing still shows up. I'm glad it does, even if I'm not on the stream thing. Okay, I'm really glad I figured that one out. Alrighty. I'm definitely gonna like attempt in a few days to certainly refine and make my own style of stream to make it unique instead of just a bunch of tools slapped together like it feels like it at the moment. That's probably a huge factor to why nobody's really watching, because people feel like it's just too small at the moment. And now it doesn't even say how much people are watching on my iPad, so that's really sus. Righties. Should I do that? I think I should.
Click the ad to hear more.
I'm gonna quickly check again.
New chill.
Alright, so it's this area I have to work on. Cool, I'm glad I know now. The more you know. It just casually lifts up a roof to see what I haven't done yet. Just like, roof, lift up. Okay, this is what I have to do. Okay, cool. Roof, be gone, thought. Now that is.
I miss non-inverted cameras.
Haha.
I miss existing.
Oh yes, same.
I miss existing.
I miss Mario 64 not having an inverted camera.
They'll probably patch it in a few days, hopefully. Probably realize the mistake they made.
I'm hoping if they fix the camera, the game's worth buying. Completely honest. The game will be worth buying if the camera's fixed.
I don't reckon. Even if it's a long stretch saying that, let's be honest. There's a lot of reasons
Well, my
to why.
problems with every... Look, the controls are fine in all of the games. It's a bummer that we get Shindu instead of regular Mario 64, but...
I don't think many casuals would care. In fact, it would make it better because rumble features and better use of sound effects.
Rumble just doesn't suit the game. There are two things I want. Rumble being an option in Mario 64, and inverted cameras gone. That will fix the game. Gonna be completely honest.
Maybe have
Because
like
it feels really good playing on it.
maybe have like a toggle between the older textures and the newer ones as well, just cause.
I mean, yeah, but that's not really necessary. Like, the new visuals look really nice.
Too bad they couldn't overhaul the entire game, but instead chose to only do certain textures. Like, what was the point of that then?
I'm pretty sure they just redid the HUDs. And that's it.
No, they did a few other ground textures as well, a few terrain textures as well, but they're very unnoticeable, and sometimes it's very noticeable when you have like this 9 times upscale for Mario 64 and you go to Tall Mountain and you're like, wait a minute, why is it so blurry? Because casuals aren't going to know that the game uses a filter on the textures to prevent people from seeing the pixels. So people are going to be like, okay, I guess this is how the game's supposed to look, or maybe it's a bug. People won't really understand why there's a filter on their game.
I'd say it's worth buying if they get rid of the inverted camera though.
Yeah.
Because you can play all 3 games in their original form on the Switch.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's worth it to people. It's worth it alone just because you get an official port of all these games on your Switch that you're able to take anywhere you go instead of being stuck having to use free Wi-Fi wherever you go. No, I'm kidding. But like, yeah.
Galaxy's already worth it.
Of course, Galaxy for the first time it's become available again outside of the Wii, and it's probably one of the better games out of the bunch because it runs just so much better. I'm not talking about the game. I'm not talking about the games themselves. I'm talking about the way that they function on the Switch and how they decided to go about it. The Galaxy definitely feels much better to play compared to the rest of them because the rest feels like it's quite sluggish in return. And yeah.
I don't even care, like, they feel really solid to play. The only thing I hate about 64 Sunshine is the camera, and I can't be bothered going back to Galaxy because I just beat that on the Wii.
I would love to go back to Galaxy since I have not played that since the Wii days. But
if they honestly fix the camera, it would be worthwhile for you. Gonna be completely honest.
And they fixed the cursor issue as well, how the cursor lags behind for some reason.
It's not even that it lags to.
No, it jitters. It jitters. I meant to say it jitters.
That's only an issue with Joy-Cons. You can use the Pro Controller and it's fine.
Yeah, but the Pro Controller just feels so awkward. Like, the game was built around the nunchuck and Wii Remote, which had motion sensing in both of them. Why would you not use the nunchuck? Why would you use a controller that wasn't meant for that gameplay style to begin with? It just doesn't make sense. I
don't even think the jittering issue's that big of an issue. It's a little annoying, but once it calibrates right, you're good. Like,
yeah, too bad.
It might be a little jittery at first, but after it's good, it's good.
Yeah, good luck trying to calibrate it for like the next 5 minutes. Good luck having to calibrate it every 2 seconds once you calibrate it once or twice.
Well, if you reconnect the controllers, it basically resets it and recalibrates it.
Yes, but why would you...
like, it only took me 2 attempts.
Really? There's a lot of...
Even then, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work, because on the menu it was really buggy, but in-game it was perfect. Not that I played much of it, because it crashed after I went into the Switch menu, but...
the entire Switch crashed, or just the game itself?
It was just black screened.
Oh no! If it black screens, pull out the Switch from the dock, and you'll see what happened. Because if you pull it out from the dock, it should on the screen it should show a bunch of debug information. Because at one point when I was doing the DNS trick to access the web browser briefly to test how that is, there was a chance where at one point it would load and then crash the system, and
it wasn't a system crash, it was a game crash, so I could still get to the system menu.
Well, in that case, yeah. But still, if the entire screen just goes blank, and you look at the handheld and it tells you a bunch of information, that's a system crash. It's happened to me several times in the past, and that's because the web browser trick was unsupported by Nintendo. And even then, doing it wasn't really harmful anyway, because I could still run the Switch perfectly fine with no problems, but... just be Nintendo's best interest and use a proper web browser built for PCs or anything else. I get those that can't have mobile devices, but it's your only way unless Nintendo officially patches in one, which they won't, because it's supposed to be quote-unquote simplistic, and apparently a web browser is not simplistic. Apparently, I say in quotes, because I guarantee it's their excuse to hide their massive ego with trying to fix their goddamn thingos. What you call it? Security. Because like they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna remove the web browser because it's a huge liability. Okay, cool. Well, you just got rid of a nice function, but B, you actually did something to fix your system and make it less vulnerable on launch. A couple months later, they managed to do it with a little tiny piece. Wow, just wow.
You're right.
That's like a big oof right there, and I don't know, is the chat too big? I'm really just thinking about this now. I don't know. I'll probably go in, yeah, I'll decrease the size. Oh, okay, I'm stretching it by accident. That should be fine though. No, stop stretching. Okay, I'll decrease the size of it. There we go. That should be fine, right? Yeah, that is actually fine. There we go. That's much better than before. Alright. Sorry if the chat was too big, because originally I thought it was completely fine. But looking back on it on my iPad, yeah, it was a little bit too big, so yeah, that would have been an issue. But it's fixed now, so that's cool. And I'm gonna have to unfortunately end the stream in about 20 minutes, but we still got quite a bit of time, so it's fine. I'll probably stream again maybe tomorrow, now that I have a lot more time on my hands. Considering the whole...
I forget how you do chats on OBS.
Oh, it took me a while to figure out, considering that when I tried it back in like 2017, it wouldn't work for me until I realized that apparently there's a issue where hardware acceleration for browser windows specifically would cause it to not function at all. But going in and fixing that ended up making it work, so now I can have browser functions, which is really cool because they're really useful and powerful. This is not a sponsor, but me just personally talking about OBS full stop. Alright, how much have I done now? I feel like I'm going quite well recently, now that I've got ideas. Oh yeah, that's way better than before. Look how much more stuff I've done. Hold up, let me just quickly move by 15 just in case I screw something up. There we go. Look at that. Now that is epic. That is absolutely stupendous. I nearly created an N here. That was nearly an N, but I decided to go against that for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Nice. I just found out how to turn hardware acceleration off.
On what?
Firefox.
Oh, well, I guess that's sort of useful.
You have to change recommended performance settings. It's like use hardware acceleration when available, and I'm like, nope.
Nope, yeetus fetus, go commit self-deletus.
I mean, at least it's when available compared to like Chrome and whatever, which is whenever. Right now, it'd normally be at 14, but now it's at like 6.
It's like endless hallway. But we're gonna like make as a joke an endless hallway. But I mean, I kind of already did that in the first level, so there's really like no point in doing that again.
Put a Bowser painting at the bottom back.
I'll probably make a Mario 64 reference in this. Just because the new collection came out, and I'm like, oh boy, time to capitalize on references.
Even though the collection is absolute garbage because Nintendo doesn't know how to make a correct camera. See, like, I'd say it would be worth you for just Galaxy, but I'd wait until they fix, just in case they don't fix 64 and Sunshine.
Nah, yeah, I don't think it's even worth it for me in the slightest, to be honest. Because like, as soon as I started hearing the problems, I'm like, okay, these problems are far too much. And it's just like, come on, man, why you gotta be
What
like
are the
this?
main problems for you?
Mainly, the main problems I've been hearing is, of course, the camera controls. The 180p docked issues, where the game could just straight up crash if you don't play it in 180p. Which is fine anyway, considering my TV only goes up to like 720p as far as I know. But it's still a bummer when I can't play it at the resolution I want. To have like higher density pixel counts, because it's still essentially better to play in 180p, even though your monitor supports it at like 720, because, well, might as well get the full experience out of the Switch, right? But that's only the tip of the iceberg we have. The tip of the not so many like things I have to say about it that are just filled with.
My only problem with owning it is the camera control.
Oh,
like, the Shindu version sucks. Like, it sucks that it has to be Shindu, but
I
I
understand.
don't find that much of a problem.
Yeah, Shindu is actually. I mean, I just like it for the rumble alone, to be honest, because as much as you don't like rumble in most games, I quite like rumble. It's pretty nice, especially with the HD rumble. Makes it makes it feel so much better.
I actually don't mind it in most games. Like, I played Fortnite with rumble for quite a while until I switched to PC. But the only problem with it is that it didn't originally support it, so it kind of feels odd having it in.
I'd like to just try it out anyway. Try a piece of Nintendo history that I never delved into, because I
The
never.
rumble feels weird on the Pro Controller as well. On the Joy-Cons it feels...
Yeah, no, because it's
You
probably
can tell it was made for the Joy-Cons.
because it's probably calibrated for the Joy-Cons. The Pro Controller has a lot more of a deeper it has a lot more of a deeper feel to it with rumble, because it's so much more enclosed than the Joy-Cons, which are a lot more hollow. So it makes sense why there'd be a slight difference, and even so you could correct the imbalance with software. But yeah, I don't know how Nintendo's handled the rumble in 3D All Stars. I wouldn't say it's too bad, but at the same time, it's Nintendo, so God knows what could happen. And why am I saying they're like Sega? Although, at least they're doing something about it now. I wonder.
I'm hoping, like, Nintendo does something about it. Like, they take their feedback into account and actually make the game good.
I just hope, like, knowing that 3D All Stars wasn't the best, like we thought it would be, let's just hope that the Galaxy... Oh, no, Galaxy there. Sorry. The 3D All... Not the 3D All Stars. I am seriously having issues with words right now.
The 3D World port.
Yeah. Okay, not the port, but the 3D World DLC. I hope the DLC is fine, because knowing Nintendo with porting games, the porting games is fine, but could have been way better with the untapped potential. It's like Sonic Forces, except 3 games in one package. But nobody wants to play Forces.
It doesn't feel rushed. It feels really good besides.
No, it just it looks empty. It looks really empty.
It just feels wrong, like, playing it like that.
No, not playing it. Navigating it is just straight up empty, and it feels rushed because the music player is bare bones. The games themselves are okay. When you're looking at them, they're pretty cool. You got like the box art at the bottom. You got like the font, and you got a description of what the game is and what you're supposed to be doing in it. All that sort of stuff, just plastered on there. That's fine. But there's like barely any animations or anything at all to refine it, and it just feels extremely rushed or off, as you put it. It doesn't feel like Nintendo, the charm of Nintendo at all. And I'm not gonna be perfectionist and say I know what the charm of Nintendo is. Hell, I've only been with Nintendo since like the Wii, because I'm not that young, or I'm not that old. And the first ever console I had was the PS2, so what do I know? But like then again,
But
I know what Nintendo's supposed to feel like from 2007 onwards. Oh, also sorry for interrupting.
Like, I can deal with a basic bare bones menu. Like, it looks clean, it looks fine. It does the job. Like, I can understand them doing a basic menu because
If they're gonna focus on gameplay, then yes, I can excuse the menu for being bland.
but it's not like I can see what they wanted to do with this, and I wish they just like it's not like I love playing all these games just on this collection. It's not even like the games feel bad or look bad or like I don't even expect it to be as good as say the PC port, because I play the PC port because I want to play a modded version of Mario 64. I don't want to play.
I play the port because it actually functions and actually works a lot better than than any other version of Mario 64 released outside of 3D All Stars, which definitely could be easily compared to. But I would say it's unfair to compare it to the PC port, which has been out for much longer. So,
Mario 64 would be definitively the best version on the Switch if it weren't for the camera issues. Mario 64, the only thing wrong with it is the camera issues. And potentially the no BLJs or no Salon King Bowser.
How about adding 16:9 and 60 FPS support for Mario 64 and adding 60 FPS for Sunshine?
See, I'd love that. But that seems like extra. It's bonus.
It's not bonus. For 2020, that skipping out on that wouldn't be really bonus. That would just be forgetting a feature. Not even a feature. Forgetting.
Here's my thinking behind that.
Forgetting something
Sorry.
core that should be in the game. It should be in the games by default.
There are two ways you can do a collection. It can be a straight port, or it could be a recreation, or it could be, some other thing. But they literally told us what we were getting. Like, it's weird that they did Sunshine in 16:9 and not 64. But it kind of feels like what they did for Smash Bros. Ultimate, where they left the N64 stages looking old, but having the more modern looking ones being redone. It feels like GameCube stuff is still seen as new, like
In some
new
way.
looking.
Or you mean modern?
Modern, yeah. For game design.
All I'll say is I have one reason against all of what you just said. But why? It's 2020. These games are being re-released for what seems like the first time in ages. Mario 64 hasn't seen a re-release since the Wii U, which has been what, 2015? I don't know what the year would be. It's very complicated what the Wii U was like. The Sunshine has never been re-released outside of GameCube, and hell, again, that's not a re-release. That's the official launch. Galaxy hasn't been re-released once, but again, it's pretty modern, so understandable. Have a great day. But
And it's technically been digital on Wii U, but it's just the original game.
yes, but here's my counter argument with all of that. If you're going to refine some of the games, why not refine it just full stop? Why go the extra mile to add Sunshine 3, HD, and okay, not HD. Why bother going to the length of adding widescreen for Sunshine, but not Mario 64? Why bother switching the textures out for Mario 64? Why bother doing any of this when you could just have it run HD and call it brand new like every goddamn HD remaster nowadays does? Why bother just going through the effort of doing these small minuscule things to give us hope and then completely destroy it when we realize what the thing actually is that we're getting? I'm not saying I'm distraught by this or anything, it's just very strange for Nintendo standards.
It
Doesn't seem
is
like it.
strange having no 16. Well, I wouldn't even say it's strange to have Nintendo not have 16 by 9 on 64. Like, if Nintendo wanted to do 16 by 9, they could, but I think they wanted 64 to be more of a retro experience, which they kind of didn't do because of the weird camera control changes. I'm assuming they originally planned to full-on 3D remake them all,
But they didn't.
They didn't, because that would be a huge task, and I wouldn't expect that of any company. Though it made for some cool rumors.
Okay.
And I'm guessing they just did the HUDs for them all and just wanted to use the new HUDs, which honestly was a fair choice, having new HUDs. Because, like, even if nothing else was changed, the HUD's what you're gonna see majority of the time. And as long as it looks like the old version, it would be fair enough.
Hold on, are you watching the stream at the moment or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you'll see what I'm about to do. There you go. Now you'll understand.
It wasn't trying to be Crash. It wasn't trying to be the Crash trilogy. That's the thing, though. It wasn't trying to be a Spyro Crash. It was trying to be a version of these games that you could play on the Switch, which for the most part they succeeded in. There were a few settings and tweaks they could do to make it better, aka camera inversion from what, or having a regular camera by the original game standards, and adding some support for options like 16 by 9. But, like, it would have been cool if they added those things, but it wasn't necessary. And, like, even though it sucks that we don't have them, I still think the collection is fine without most of the things that people request.
Pretty much, but at the same time, the rumors all suggested that it would be a remake, but then they just suddenly went overboard and were like, nah, screw this. They jumped ship and never did that idea, and I'm like, what a letdown. Sure, there's several ports available now for these games. We can finally see them in proper HD like they were supposed to be. But what's even the point if you're not gonna do anything with them? Except for a few things that make no sense to do when your mindset was originally, okay, port this to the system, done. Also, it kind of sucks how this is what we got for the 35th anniversary. This and a Mario Kart AR looking thing that should have been on mobile possibly, but it's not because Switch. It doesn't baffle me. It outright confuses everyone, not just me. I reckon it confused a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure if they didn't have the issues with the camera,
Everything would be fine.
This game would be fine. It wouldn't be extraordinary, it wouldn't be the greatest game of all time, but it would be passable, and there would be no need for anyone to complain about it. Like, I would recommend this game to anyone if they fix the camera.
It's fine and all. I just wish they did something better for the 35th anniversary. I'm glad they did reintroduce all these games, but if it's the 35th anniversary, don't you think they would have done more? Or at least quality, instead of re-release a bunch of titles and slap them together with a average menu?
I mean, we can look at Mario's Plus for that. For the 25th, they re-released Mario All-Stars on
the
Wii disc. Included a soundtrack CD, which was not the greatest, a fair art book, but still not great.
So basically, it's the same that we got this year, except it's all digital now. That's kind of sucks, because that just sounds like rehashing, in my opinion, or recycling.
I mean, yeah, but at least with those games, they didn't have camera issues.
Unlike these games, I feel like that's the only excuse to people not buying it now. Camera issues and Galaxy weird jittering issues on Joy-Cons, which is possibly, if not the best way to play Galaxy now. Just use Joy-Cons. Literally, on PC as well, I'd recommend it if you use the Dolphin and different software in order to emulate Joy-Cons, which I'm probably going to do soon. Because I have the ISO for Mario Galaxy 1, not 2 yet. I'll probably end up trying to figure out a way of getting 2 legally. But, yeah, I'll probably just slap them on my emulator, grab like a Joy-Con emulation thing that allows me to use them like a Wii remote and nunchuck, and I'll be completely fine. It'll be the best way to experience this, because I don't need a Wii sensor bar. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Of course, when
I'll
it's...
let you know if they do fix the camera issues though, because I totally recommend. Even for you who can emulate, it's still nice to have a full official.
I mean, you can easily emulate these games too and run them with mods and higher res and all that, but you'd rather play it on an official system, right? You'd rather have official compatibility instead of relying on third-party and open source.
I mean, it's not even like, oh, I don't trust this. It's more of a, it feels right to play this on this.
Because
Like, that's the kind of feeling. I felt like it was right to play Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy on the Switch.
it's official hardware.
What didn't feel right was not even the controls, but the camera.
It would just make like a bulletin list of the things we talked about with Mario 3D All-Stars. Just have like the camera in, like no game specified, just the camera in like big bold letters on the top of the list.
I mean, the only other thing I can ask for, and it's not even like, oh, we need this, it's like, oh, this would be nice to have, is an option to go 16:9 on Sunshine and Galaxy, because we supported 16:9, and the option to go, I mean, 4:3 on Sunshine Galaxy. That made no sense, but 4:3 on Sunshine and Galaxy, and 16:9 on 64, and 60 FPS for those games.
Yay. Okay.
The only one other thing I can ask for is US version, but that's all.
US version, yeah. I mean, then again, Nintendo already knows the only reason to go US is so people can speedrun it. And honestly, I'm happy with that. That could either be a win-win situation there for Nintendo. Either A, you go Shindu and have the casuals involved with Nintendo again. But like, you have the casuals who just want to play like all these top tier games on the Switch with like the best possible looking graphics, sounds, and all that. And well, Shindu will provide that because, again, it's a more revised version of Mario 64. Along with, instead of having Bowser insulted by Mario because Mario does not appreciate. I'm not going into that can of worms. Actually, I'm gonna just stop right there.
We'll just say so long, King Bowser.
Yeah, because King definitely is not in quotes right now. But anyway, yeah. So in short, they would probably like want Shindu just because, you know, it's more refined, and I understand that. But like, all of us would prefer US just because speedrunning, and it'll make the game so much more popular and much more beloved.
We're not even asking for the original Japanese version.
Yeah, which is...
I am fine with Shindu. Keep Shindu. Like, have an option between Shindu English and original US.
That's all we're asking. Just camera fixes and change Mario 64 slightly. I'd even recommend adding a new 16:9 update for Mario 64. Just so that people can experience all the games in 16:9 instead of Mario 64 being locked out of that collection trend for whatever reason. It's a
As
minor
much
change.
as I'd love
but
16:9 60 FPS for all three games, I know Galaxy's the only one to get both. Sunshine gets 16:9 and 64 gets neither. And I'm completely fine with that. Like, it's for 64, that's how it originally was, that's how it was intended, and it looks nice in that aspect ratio. It looks retro.
then again, Mario 64 performs Mario 64 and Sunshine. Sunshine, you don't really experience dips even on GameCube, the official, like, the system it was supposed to be on. But Mario 64, it's a massive upgrade playing it on the Switch compared to the original N64, mainly because of the fact that the game runs more consistently. In like Womp's Fortress, for example, when you're heading up, like right before you get to the Womp Fortress boss, before you get to King Womp. Yeah, and with those rotating elevators, the game will dip down to at the very most 20, like the very least 20 FPS. But like on Switch, it's the straight up consistent 30. I wish 60.
And then when you load in the tower and bombs, it normally has lag, but
someone needs to go into Dire Docs and see how much of a performance drop that is compared to the N64 version.
Bandy did a speed run, so you can have a look at 64 and how it performs.
I reckon knowing how Womp's Fortress, like the Womp's Fortress performance got fixed, yeah, I'm gonna assume Dire Docs got easily fixed as well.
Like, the problem with it is I want to love it so bad, but it has like 2 glaring oversights. I'm surprised they haven't even found those oversights. Or when they have, they didn't bother fixing them. They actually changed the camera though. Why would you change the camera? I'm hoping I wake up tomorrow and I just check my Switch for an update on the game, and it's just like downloading. I just love to log on to Twitter now and just see Nintendo just say
if there's a new update with all the things we asked. Then again,
not all the things we asked,
or at least some of it.
Just camera. You fix the camera, the game's actually worth the money. I could tell that's what I haven't heard anybody else complain, like, not complain per se, that's a bit too strong there. Mention, I'd say. I haven't heard anybody mention this sort of thing yet. But then again, the game only just launched today, so God knows what will happen. There's been quite a few reviews, but even them, we can't just automatically assume, yep, this is what people are saying. We're gonna have to wait for Scott the Was to post one, and we'll just be like, yes! We'll watch his video and be like, we'll walk out of that video knowing that we've been informed by the great Scott. It's just, I have a feeling that Scott could easily explain how good or bad this collection is, knowing he owns all the games on the original hardware. So, plus, I do too. Like, I don't play 64. Plus, he has actually reviewed similar, or if not the same games that we've talked about. So that makes sense. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unfortunately have to end the stream here, because I did say I have to end it in 20 minutes and it's past that. But I will probably stream again tomorrow, probably this time animation on Adobe Animate, so instead of Roblox stuff, it'll probably be that instead. That is assuming that I've gotten some work done that day, because I've still got quite a bit of schoolwork to do, not as much as I got before, like hell no. I had way more a week ago, and now I've only got like 8 or 9 tasks to do, and some of those tasks are there because digital tech got cancelled in my school for online learning, and I can't do that at the moment, etc, etc. But other than that, I'm glad I'm finally tested all the stuff for OBS to make sure it actually worked and all that, and I'm gonna run through the stream again on my iPad to make sure that it's perfectly fine.
and that everything functions correctly. But thanks for watching, thanks for testing this with me, and I will see you tomorrow possibly for the Adobe Anime stream. Probably like make a specifically new stream just for anime, considering the last one I was like Roblox / animation, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use it for both, so yeah, I guess there's that. Random quote to end off the stream, because I have no idea how to end off my stream.